Hi, Arkansas Man here. I'm here to show my sons and my daughter and my grandsons and my granddaughters how to build an upside down fire. I know I heard Caleb say that, Grandpa, that's not upside down, but it is if you look. Okay, this is what it looks like after it's done. All the wood I've split or chopped. If you look inside, down at the bottom, it's pretty dark in there. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. Try to focus it in a little bit better. You see the thick logs are at the bottom. I got 3 thick logs at the bottom. One's a round, one's not even split. Yeah, there you go. See at the bottom? Now, on top I got a little thicker logs. On top of those, that's these right here. They're a little thicker, and on top of there, excuse me, not thicker, they're a little thinner than those. These are a little thinner than those, and these here, up here, are even thinner. So what I'm trying to do is, these are even thinner than these. So what I'm trying to do is, up here, we're going to start the fire, and it's going to burn down. Therefore, it's going to be like a 3 or 4 hour fire, and I won't have to do anything. On top of these right here, I have some small pieces of wood inside here to help get these on fire. And then here I have some really flat pieces of wood that I split with my trusty axe. I'll probably be showing you that in another video, how I do that. See how flat these planks are? These are flat planks there, right across here. And then I got, on top of there, pieces of paper crossed. And what I do is, I'll show you in another video how I've done that. I just bend these up, create a box up in there, and then I put 6 fire starters on top of it. Fire starters are my preferred method of starting. I'll show you the video. Those. I could start it with just kindling and stuff, but it just takes too long, and I know it can be done. But what I'll do is I'll start this fire, and once it starts, I'll put a bunch of this small kindling wood on top of it. So I build like a little teepee on top of there, and it starts the fire going, and then it'll slowly take over for itself. The only thing I might have to do later is, if you look, that one piece of wood at the top is sticking out further. This one here. This might burn and fall over, and so I'll have to pick it up and put it on top of the fire. That's the only maintenance I'll have to do for the fire. So if you watch right now, I'm going to take some paper. What I got to do is prime the fireplace because it's been very cold, very cold. And I'm going to prime the fireplace by getting it warm up there. Just hold this up inside to get the draft going. Because if it's too cold up there, the smoke will come out here and it'll smell like smoke in here in the house instead of in there. Pretty cool, huh? I've learned this over the year experience that I've had here in Arkansas. It's taken me a long year to learn this. So then I'll set that on top of there, and those fire starters should start. Give them a little hand here. The paper will start. You want to make sure all those fire starters are started. They start pretty easy though. Got that little bit of ash down. This is where the kindling comes in. On my little piece of kindling, I'll build a little, kind of like a teepee type thing that most people build the teepee things at the bottom, to start the bottom and it starts up. That's why I call this the upside down fire, is because we're starting from the top down. The teepee's on the top. The advantage of this fire is you don't have to mess with it. All you got to do is pick up maybe some logs that fall apart, fall over. And then as it gets down to here, if you want a fire to go on a couple more hours, which we might do, because this is, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and it's cold here right now. We'll put some more wood on top of here before it burns through those bottom ones. Do that to safety. When are we going to look at that? Get a nice teepee going. That kindling wood will start on fire and it'll start the burning. And I'll show you, hopefully I can splice this together. I'll show you the fire as it goes along. I mean, right now if you look at the time, it's 10 to 1. It's 10 minutes to 1. So we'll see, we'll check back and forth to see how it goes. But right now it's even throwing off a little bit of heat. I know my my special assistant really likes the fire. This is her position most of the time when it's
This or this?
in the back for the buns. Very nice, very nice.
And remember, Grandpa's wearing gloves. Always wear your gloves so you don't singe your hands.
Words of wisdom. Okay, I'll check back with you later. Bye. You need to press that. I can't put the gloves.